Hi, I'm Lisa and I'm from the Pretty Sweaty Stuff Yoga. So in today's class, we'll start in child's pose. Arms out in front of you or by your sides. Knees together or mat distance apart, whatever feels good for you. I've got a couple of cushions underneath me. You can grab a couple or you can even grab a bolster if you've got one. Just making this child's pose nice and easy going. If you don't have one, don't worry, you can just lie flat on the ground. Closing down the eyes. And just soften on inwards. Soften the whole body. And notice what's going on right now. Shift the focus onto what's real and what exists. Really ask your body and your mind to tap into the reality of today, the reality of now. And ask the body and mind to simply let go of their whys and hows. Coming to understand that simply thinking about the whys and hows is what encourages our mind to drift away. So really ask yourself to be in this moment, be on your mat, and to just simply exist in this moment. And breathe. Just tap into the sensation of that natural breath. And then begin to consciously slow it down. Inhales. Exhales through the nose. Inhaling. Exhale through the nose. Whenever you're ready, place your chin on top of the cushion or even the mat if that feels okay. Nice stretch into the throat. Really reaching the arms out in front of you. You can stay here if you like. Take away the props and then grab your blocks if you've got them, placing it underneath each hand. Activate into the arms so much that the forearms and elbows are lifted. Keep grounding into the hands. And then thread your right arm underneath that left armpit. Thread the needle. So if this is a little bit too much with the hand on top of the block, more than welcome to remove it. Come back through center, right hand on top of the block, and then left arm underneath the right arm. Keep the seat grounded to the heels as much as you can, finding length along the spine. Coming all the way up, remove the blocks and then grab your cushions, placing it underneath the chest, forearms out in front of you, right leg long behind your right hip. And then bring your left knee 90 degrees to the outside of your left hip. Frog pose or half frog, flexing into that left foot. And see if you can bring your left knee as far away from the hip as you can. Keeping that left foot flexed, protect that knee. If this is too much on the back, more than welcome to remove the cushions and just lie flat on your belly. Keep driving the left hip into the ground. Nice long neck. And then slowly come to roll onto your right side. And then do whatever feels good with the right arm as you stack your left leg on top of the right leg. Bend into that left leg, catch the ankle or the foot. Stretching into the front of that left leg. You can always loop a strap around your foot as well. Just keeping the head on top of the cushions to make it nice and comfortable. Slowly roll through center, and then bring your right knee to the outside of your right hip. Half frog on the other side. Again, if it doesn't feel good, adding in this gentle back bend, more than welcome to remove the cushions. Keep that right glute nice and activated as you press it down into the mat. Be gentle here. No need to go crazy. Then rolling onto that left side. Bring your right leg on top of the left leg. Bend into the knee. Catch the foot or the ankle. Again, feel free to use a strap. Keep the knees together. Draw the belly and the ribs in. And then slowly release. Come back through center. And carefully come all the way up to your hands and knees, tabletop position. Shoulders stacked on top of the wrists, knees underneath the hips. With an inhale, drop the belly, pull the chest through the arms, look up. And as you exhale, round the back, chin to chest. Push the ground away from you for your cat pose. And again, inhale for your cow, pull the chest through. And as you exhale, push the ground away from you for your cat pose. One last time, inhale for your cow. Pull the chest through. Peel the shoulders back. And as you exhale, push the ground away from you. Back of the heart towards the ceiling. Draw the belly in. Then whenever you're ready, come into a comfortable seated position. And interlace your fingers behind you. You can keep a soft bend in the elbows. If it feels okay, straighten them out. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, bring the hands to the outside of that right hip. Gently guiding the head over towards the right. And then keep to this tilt. Maybe you like to roll forwards and backwards, searching for a deepened sensation along that left side of the neck. Slowly come through center and then bring the hands to the outside of that left hip. Really push back with that right shoulder as again you tilt the head towards the left. Maybe rolling forwards and backwards. Keep drawing the belly and the ribs in. And breathe. And then come back through center. Straighten the arms behind you. And then fold all the way down. Sending the arms over. Maybe rising onto the crown of the head. And if you'd like, you can always pop your head on top of the cushions. And then send the arms over. Whatever feels good for you. Keep squeezing the shoulder blades together. And then slowly lift all the way up. And if you're not already, come to a cross-legged position. We'll start with the right shin forwards. And I'm going to sit on the edge of a cushion just to ease into the hips and the knees. You can stay here if you like, double pigeon. Stack your right ankle on the top of the left knee. And then the left ankle underneath the right knee. If it feels uncomfortable and there's a massive gap, you can always use blocks in between or even cushions. If this doesn't feel good, you can try cow facing, stacking the knees on top of each other. Make sure both sitting bones are grounded. Sit nice and tall. So choose whatever feels good. And again, you can always place a block or a cushion underneath that bottom knee. Keep the length of the spine, ground through the sitting bones. Maybe you stay here today. If you like, take it nice and easy. You can always begin to fold forwards. And notice if you're particularly tight on this side. Remember not to force the body to go somewhere that it's not ready to go. Keep breathing. And then slowly lift all the way up. Other side. Slowly ease your way out. And then come to a cross leg, left shin forwards. Again, feel free to stay here. If you like, double pigeon. Or even cow facing, stacking the knees on top of each other. Remember, both sides really different, so take good care of yourself. Keep that left foot nice and flexed. And then really ground the sitting bones into the mat. Keep a nice long spine. So remember, it's not about how flexible you are and how far you should go. It's about accepting and letting go of that expectation. So for me, I'm in the middle of an injury, so I'm propping myself up with props. Doesn't mean that I'm rubbish at yoga. Whenever you're ready, slowly ease your way up, remove any blocks, and then come to a wide leg position. Sit nice and tall. We'll keep the feet flexed here and spiral the inner thighs upwards, engage into the quads. And again, feel free to sit on the very edge of a block. You can stay here. If you like, begin to fold forwards. You can always pop your head on top of a block. And as you gradually open up, maybe you like to lower down a level on the block. Keep finding that nice straight spine. Breathe. And let go of that expectation. Keep focusing on the now. And then slowly lift all the way up. And whenever you're ready, come into a comfortable seated position. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, placing your right hand on top of the left knee. Left fingertips behind you. Inhale, create a little bit length. Exhale, gentle twist. Inhale, rolls you through center. Lift the arms up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, left hand on top of the right knee. Maybe turning the head right over that right shoulder. Draw the belly and the ribs in. And then coming back through center. Closing down the eyes, and maybe placing the hands on top of the knees. Just finding a little bit of stillness here. Notice how the body and the mind feels. Then placing your right thumb on top of the right nostril, middle finger on top of the third eye. Take a deep inhale through the left nostril. Close it off with the ring finger. And then exhale through the right nostril. Inhale right, exhale left, inhale left, close it off, exhale right, inhale right, close it off, exhale through the left, inhale left, close it off, then exhale through the right. Inhale right, and then close it off, exhale through the left. And then releasing the hand back on top of the knee. Staying here as long as you need to. Thank you so much for allowing me to share my practice with you. With love and gratitude, Namaste.